Congratulations. Hard to follow that act, huh? Well, you had a performance. I guess now we're ready to go ahead and step a little closer to Hollywood. And here's a lady who's going to bring us there. Please welcome Marcy Roth with our next set of nominees. Turn the page.
Now, of course, our next category is in the area of entertainment, although Gary certainly could have been inducted in that category as well. In the field of entertainment, the nominees for 2007 are Charlene Curtis, Gloria Estefan, Extreme Makeover Home Edition, Zen Garcia, Richard Gaskin, Judith Smith, Montel Williams, and Robin Williams. And the 2007 inductee, Extreme Makeover Home Edition. Accepting for the show are senior producer Diane Corman and executive producer Conrad Ricketts. We're going to ask them to come to the stage, and we're also going to share a video with you. Extreme Makeover Home Edition is an ABC TV show providing entertainment along with inspiration as they change the lives of families and individuals, rebuilding and revamping homes and donating equipment to make the properties completely accessible. Extreme Makeover Home Edition makes a real difference to real families and sends a powerful message about home and community accessibility. So if you all, should we do the video and yeah. We'll show the video and then they'll come up afterwards.
Now these guys are the kind of people that make what we do so worth it. And now they need a little help. Take a look at this tape. You'll see why we're heading their way.
There's certain places in the house that he can't go in his wheelchair because the floors are cracking.
I can't even get into the bathroom in my wheelchair. On March 2nd, 2000, after getting a day off from school, I came home to visit my family and friends, and I was shot 4 times in the back.
Guys that did it stopped and looked down and said, "Oh man, I'm sorry, you're the wrong one."
My major goal right now is to become as independent as possible.
I was in a horrific car accident. I was pretty much pronounced dead on the freeway.
Robert's accident has definitely changed all of our lives. And my mom, of course, she had to quit her job to be Robert's primary caregiver. And her life, that's her life now, is taking care of Robert.
Just because this happened to me, am I supposed to give up? Nah, that's not me.
I'm Susan Tom, and I'm the mom of all these children. I knew that these were my children. They belonged here.
Like getting into the bath, I have to use a chair, climb on a chair, and then climb into the tub.
I have kids who are actually being harmed by having a 2-story house.
Our family took a major hit on a tornado, and nothing was left of our house.
Emergency services, yes, ma'am. What's going on? We've got 2 hurt kids and a hurt mother, and the whole house is gone. The whole house is destroyed. The whole house is gone?
Her neighbors ran to the home site. They could not see them. There was just rubble. Then Cole, the 3-year-old, little head came popping up out of the bricks.
It hurt so bad. Yeah.
What are we gonna go see?
Mom?
I am told by family members and friends that I'm a hero, but I don't know why I don't feel like a hero. I did what I was supposed to do as a mother, and my motherly instincts to protect my children.
Sergeant Westbrook was injured when he took shrapnel during a mortar attack. The shrapnel punctured one of his lungs and severed his spinal cord. He's now in a wheelchair.
I actually flew out to go to Walter Reed Hospital to visit him. I was just devastated.
I just have a great family that's been behind me the whole time. I want to get better to where I can go back on post and teach soldiers how to overcome obstacles.
And then tragedy struck again. Jean, Peggy, and their 2 youngest kids, Katie and James, were driving to a picnic when their van veered off the road and overturned. And then little James slipped out of his safety belt and was tossed around the van and ended up being paralyzed from the waist down and now in a wheelchair, just like his dad.
You know, it's hard to understand why we've gone through all this, but there will be good out of it. We'll make it.
Tim Pierce and Christina Rapati actually met in a patrol car. They were partners together. Then last June, everything changed. Christina and her partner were responding to an armed robbery call when they noticed a guy acting kind of suspicious.
I see Christina just collapse. I fired six rounds. The suspect went down. I seen the gun fall to the ground. And then I hear Christina yelling out for me. I said, I'm here.
The next thing I knew, I woke up. I just remember the tubes in my mouth and stuff, and Tim kept telling me you're paralyzed, and I kept asking him, I can't feel my legs, what's wrong? He kept saying you're paralyzed.
Where they live right now is just not, it's not handicap accessible in any form. It's a narrow house and not a lot of room for Christina to move around by any stretch of imagination.
And she's just a trooper. She's just, you know, powering through it, and she's making the best of her life. And not even looking back, you know, and just what kind of people do that? She's just awesome.
In 1999, William joined us as our third child, and in 2001, we learned what's up with William.
When Will was just about 14 months old, he was diagnosed with a disease called spinal muscular atrophy. The doctors told the Johnsons that Will might not live to be 2 years old, and if he did, he wouldn't walk again.
So this is William in a stander. We've been trying to figure out how do we make our home his home and make it accessible for him in every way.
That's the most important part of this whole operation. What it'll do for William to make his life better.
You know, that's the gift we're looking for.
Can you help us, please?